fucking difference.
Well, if you look at the video games now and like how you're talking about with that they're trying to make it more realistic, dude, they're making it where it's on your eyes now. Where it's literally on your eyes, you feel like you're in there. You literally feel like you're in there.
No, you do.
And it looks real. And like you run into the wall in your real life, but you're trying to do your video game.
Which just that exactly what you just described, I think is what feeds simulation theory.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it a byproduct of loneliness and solitude and technology overrun?
Because people want to escape this world. They're like, this world sucks. It's not working out for me. I want to go to a better world where I have more control and everything works out right.
Some guy or gal that lived in like the fucking woods in like the 1700s, do you think they ever thought that? You know, what was the suicide rate in 800 BC versus the suicide rate in 2022? I'm gonna guess. Okay.
Yeah.
That to me begs something to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying we should go back to trading bread and shit and barter system. And you can't, by the way. That's the other thing, is you can't. But the other thing for everybody to remember is the Earth always wins. Dude, the Earth could get so hot, we're all gone.
Exactly.
Melt all the shit back into the fucking ground, freeze again so it all freezes, drop more life, start over, and they're digging up gold and silver and iron just like we did and no idea that we were even here. Yeah. So the Earth can always win.
Oh, yeah.
The Earth's
or we could just get hit by a meteor. You know what I mean? And get wiped out like the dinosaurs.
Yeah, and because the Earth lost, though, we lost. Yeah. So again, humans think we're the most important thing ever, but really it's Earth. Yeah. In our existence, the most important thing is the Earth itself.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on in the middle? Yes. How long does that battery last? That's what we know about everything is that has to go out eventually. Now, if it goes out over 10 million years and our life is 80 years, okay, well, we can kind of handle that. Yeah. But what if we live 10 million years and the Earth lived 9 million? Right? Like that would make some really weird fucking problems. So but the Earth, okay.
I am confident in us that we'll figure it out to the point that we're like, okay, we need to actually take care of the Earth more than we actually are, instead of being like...
Oh, see, I think it's the other way. It's too late.
You think it's too late?
It's too late.
It probably is too late.
And it's not that I'm a climate denier or any of that, but my belief is it's too late.
Yeah.
Dude, 9 billion people. Yeah. Right, let's say there's 9. Let's say there's 10 just for math's sake. Yeah. So there's 10 billion people. That's 30 billion meals a day.
Okay, so I heard...
What the fuck?
I heard on a podcast, I don't remember where, they were talking about, somebody found a fact, they looked it up and did their research. You can line up everybody on Earth, shoulder to shoulder, in Alaska, and we would all fit.
Fair. Forget about that, though, for a minute. No, I get that. No, there's still a ton of space.
It's about handling what comes out of
Okay, but there's still a ton of space. But let's say
we have plenty of space.
There's plenty of space.
Yes.
But... That's making an assumption that we have to take up 100% of space to ruin the Earth. I think we only need to take up about 10% of the space to ruin the Earth. So, something to think about.
Good point.
With that said, though, 10 billion people. How the fuck are we feeding 30 billion people a day? Chicken, cows.
Processed stuff.
Well, but okay. Then the other piece, what is that? 20 billion shits a day? Where the fuck is that going? Where is that going, though? What are we doing with that? Then, garbage. I personally think plastic is the biggest issue that we do, not cars,
can't
whatever.
You just fertile shit? Like, can't you just put it in, like...
Okay, but we're not doing that. Like, are we doing that? I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think
so. So, okay.
It's in the sewers and the water.
Think about the garbage that me and you put out every week in the garbage can. And we're 2 people. Times that... by 5 billion,
garbage is the issue.
By 5 billion more people, and that doesn't take into corporations. So, how much garbage does somebody make for us to get furniture and liquids and water? Like every cars.
Oh yeah.
So they're making all this waste.
Yeah.
Dude, we got 10 billion people dropping waste every day, and no one talks about it.
And how are we making enough oil and stuff like that? Like
we're still finding that out of the earth. Okay. You know, we haven't even dug for oil really in the ocean. Right, we're just mostly on land. They'll do some offshore, but dude, the ocean's 2/3. We should have enough oil forever. But the problem is what we say is the byproduct of oil, right? The emissions hurts the earth. What hurts the earth, and I'm not disputing that, but what hurts the earth more than that is 9 billion humans. fucking it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Eating every day, plastic.
Oh yeah.
Dude, us discovering plastic has changed the earth for that to me.
And not every human being on earth is like, oh, let me put this in a recycle bin. They're like, here on the ocean. You know what I mean?
There's stats out that said that since everybody started recycling, the recycling plants can't even keep up, so that half of it gets thrown away. I don't know about any of that, but what I do know is that our life as humans and what we expect is unsustainable.
Yes.
Long term.
Definitely.
Now, whether it's 1,000 years, 100 years, and then that doesn't even get into the plagues or pandemics or, disease, if something like that happened, because we all touch each other. So, you literally can't get away from people now. So, but again, the earth wins. My whole point back to that is the earth wins.
Yeah.